Yes, we're back again with another episode of Dope, where we dare our people to educate. And we are sitting here talking about unattractive attractions. Yes, that's a tongue twister for me. But we're gonna discuss how females do things to get guys' attention that guys don't necessarily care about. And guys do things that females don't give a hell about at all. And they would actually prefer you stop. And guys would prefer the females to stop doing certain things. So we're gonna start now. We're gonna give D the floor and let D dive right into it.
Definitely the opener. He's definitely the opener.
I am the opener. Alright.
It really just be how we all said.
For real.
That's how I always be doing it every
The
trip.
opening act.
Man, I don't know. When I've seen some things that I don't know. It's like
So have you ever seen a woman that you was digging do something and go out her way to do this certain thing that you felt was unnecessary, but deep down she really doing it to impress you? But you like, yo, don't do that. Like,
yes, one.
is there anything you can speak on?
Man,
Can you tell us what it was?
it was okay. So the only thing I can think of, or the main thing I can think of, was when I was in a relationship. So, and she would buy things that didn't quite fit our situation, and she would claim like, "Well, I did it for you." Like, well, I didn't actually do that. It was buying.
Women do that, bro.
She bought some shoes, man. I was like, I know in your nature you want to buy something, you want to buy some shoes.
So she went out and
and
got you the new J's, but you wanted them Walmart
She didn't buy them
things.
for me. She bought some she bought some heels for her
Oh,
and
yeah.
said there's for me. Like,
Well, yes, they are for you.
Yeah,
They are for you.
but it didn't fit our situation,
Yes, I agree with
so
that
I
too.
didn't care for it at all. It actually hurt our situation more. It was like,
But
was
wouldn't it also
contradictory.
speak more to her? Now, don't get me wrong. I do believe women wearing heels is for the guy, but wouldn't it also speak to her self-esteem too, in the sense of maybe it's doing a double thing where it's my babe going to look at me and
In this case, it spoke directly
to
to
you.
her self-esteem.
Oh, yes, because you didn't care for it.
Not at all.
Okay.
I loved her either way.
So do
At
you?
that point, like, I loved her either way. At that
So do you care for the big weaves?
Hell no.
So
Look,
have you ever
I will
had?
say this though.
Have you ever had a woman that gets her hair done to go out on dates with
Yes.
you, and she does the weave thing, and you're like, "Yo, stop spending $300 on your hair because I don't even like it." Like, it might look cute in the sense of the style, but at the same time, I don't care for the weave. Like,
Yeah, you can't pull
I
it.
prefer you better with your hair.
Oh no, you can pull it. If my
With
sister
your regular
did it, you
hair.
can pull that shit.
Nah, if your sister do that hair, you ain't pulling. That shit gonna hurt.
That shit gonna hurt. But she actually told me to pull it one time. I was like, alright, here it goes. Like, nah. but yeah, I've had it. It didn't make or break anything
Yeah.
for me, but did I care for her to have it? Like, oh, you gotta have this for me to actually like.
What if you were paying
show
for it
you
the whole
some
time?
love?
What if you were paying for it every time? Would you do it?
What do you mean if I was paying for it every
So
time?
what if she got to get this weave that's $200 and get it done, get it styled, and all this stuff? Would you get tired of paying that, knowing you don't even care for it?
Okay, no. The reason I wouldn't be against it is because I understand that it plays a part of
The self-esteem.
her self-esteem.
So
Yeah. So I would definitely do it for that purpose. Now, if it's not like,
but what if
it's out of place in our situation, like, hey, we ain't got $200.
Yeah, if it's not in the budget, I'm not
speaking.
speaking on that terms.
Yeah.
I'm speaking just on the terms of she are saying that it's not for her self-esteem. This is just so I will look better on your arm. Would you constantly pay for that, knowing that that's not even what you prefer y'all's look to be?
Well, one, I tell her first, because communication, right? So I tell her first, like, I feel like you're good enough to be on my arm without that shit.
Right.
So that alone sets up later. If we got to talk about this later, I'm just going to remind you I never cared for it.
Right.
For you to feel like you have to do it to be on my arm.
That's what I was just trying to get at. You want to add something?
Just a question. So, what would be your three to five top things a guy you want?
I think he only got one. He only can name one.
He can only name one.
I was trying to get him to name more. That's why I did the whole little story just now. But go ahead with your question. I'm sorry.
A guy thinks a woman wants from him.
Oh, that's different. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have interrupted.
A guy thinks a woman wants.
I shouldn't have interrupted.
Well,
there's two questions. There's a want question and then there's a need question.
okay.
So you guys do the top things because
this one I think
attraction.
is unanimous. A woman wants a guy to have money.
Yes.
Number one. Then, with the way the world's set up now,
tie it back into the attraction.
The rest of it don't even. Okay. So with the money aspect,
money is attractive.
Money is attractive. Okay.
Money can buy attraction.
You fucking right. You see some of these rappers? I'm gonna take some real shit. Lil Wayne got the 5 baddest baby mamas in the world.
Hey, he got some bad.
Hey, he like Lil Roach.
that nigga make roaches look handsome. What you talking about?
He turned one into a baby mama. That's money.
Yeah.
That bitch wouldn't give him the time of day. She wouldn't piss on him if he was on fire.
Yeah.
That's money.
But what's your 3 to 5 things you think a woman wants from a man?
Money. she wanted to have transportation.
That comes with money.
Okay. Oh well, shit. Excuse me. She wanted him to have.
I would say.
She wanted him to have
money, good sex, and a foundation.
Money, good sex, communication. I don't think they care. For
after those three, I named.
I don't think they care so much for a foundation because it's a lot. Okay, they'll say they care.
Right.
They'll say they care for that shit. They will say it. I be trying to separate what they say from what they really actually
how they move.
Yeah, because two totally
right.
different things. They words and actions don't align.
Well, a lot of times they think they provided a foundation because they have their own place.
Yeah,
but in all reality, that's not even their foundation because they usually be written in them cases. They don't own that place. But I know what you're saying.
Keep in mind the attraction part. I mean the topic though, the attraction part. So
is that not a long time?
No, that's all good. I'm just saying, make sure you keep that in mind.
If you keep repeating that, then I'm gonna think it's not a long topic. All right?
I thought it was a hint too.
I heard you 4 times. Yeah, like wait a minute.
Well, women think. Okay, that's fine. Go ahead.
But Ghostface Killer, what's some of these things that women do that they think men want them to do, but in all reality, people prefer to stop because he don't care for it.
They be out here dressing like sluts. We don't give a fuck about that. I mean, it looks good that night at the bar because we want to fuck, but
that's exactly it.
It's not like, oh my god, look at her, man, she's gonna make a good wife. Woo. Or be a good mother. We don't give a fuck about that. What's going on for tonight?
Exactly.
I hate eyelashes. Sometimes they look good, sometimes. But some of these bitches, I don't even know how they blink. This shit's getting out of, I just hate it.
I be thinking they gonna fly away.
Like, how do you...
Got the bat
I be
eyes.
seeing bitches eyelashes scraping their glasses and shit. Like, how is that even... I hate that shit. I'm cool with the weave.
I had to see if she
I don't want to shoot down what you said, but I do want to ask, like, yeah, we don't necessarily look and be like, she may or may not be wifey material if she at the bar dressed up nice. But do we look? Do you look?
Yes.
Do you feel like most guys look
yes.
for a wife at a bar?
No, but I mean, it don't matter. You ever been to Walmart? These bitches go to Walmart like they
I see them at Houston like go to the mall.
Yeah.
But now what he's saying,
that's all I'm saying. Go ahead.
What D's saying don't really relate to what he's saying. What he's saying is y'all going out there dressing like that, thinking guys want that, and then y'all looking for a husband when y'all do that. When all reality, all you gonna get is someone that's gonna try to fuck that night. Now, when it comes to a man and a wife, typically guys, it takes longer for us to be like, oh yeah, she ain't like the rest. I will wife her. That's months down the line.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. What he just said.
With 3 exclamation points.
I mean, that's just what I don't know. I think most of that shit is for competition against each other. Women dress like that to compete against each other.
Yeah.
More than to attract a man.
Yeah. They definitely be in competition with each other.
Yeah.
My thing is like when women do the whole weave thing, and I don't mind paying for it. I honestly don't. I just don't care for that shit. Like it's really more annoying and a hassle. Like I gotta wait for all this. Like it be unnecessary. But other things that women do, like when they do go out, like you said, and they get slutty up, and a lot of them, I ain't saying I don't look, but I don't never approach the ones that be out there damn near naked. Cause I be like, I know 1,000 niggas that already approached her. I'm not about to be 1,001 to get denied or possibly get the number. Like,
you know, they dress like that, and then they act like they don't want you to talk to them.
Oh, that's so fucking stupid.
Get out of here.
Like they literally be out. So this chick wears a fishnet dress.
They wear whole shirts like that, titties out.
No, that's what I'm talking about. The whole thing, literally, all she has on is heels and a fishnet dress. The dress comes like down to here, right? But there's no panties on. You see coochie hairs and shit. You can see nipples through the shirt. Like, ooh, excuse me. You can literally see all that. I remember the first time I seen this shit in the club. I was 17, and I snuck into the Chrome. Right, I had a fake ID. I was the youngest with my group, and I was the only one not grown. So I sneak in, man, and I actually had an ID that said 21. They all like 18 and 19. And as soon as I walked in, I got excited, bro. I mean, I was a kid, but I didn't say like a kid, like, yo, they like, stop pointing. Like, she got her titties out. Like what's going on?
But what do you expect from that? That's my whole thing. What do you expect from
you cannot expect me to be like, yo, mom, look who I met at the club with her titties out. Like,
that's right.
Can't take you home like that, bitch. Like, you trying to go to the car?
And she the same one.
They don't want the attention. They dress like that draws a certain attention, but they don't want that attention. What the fuck is it for?
Yeah, they starting up. They the same ones that want to start a whole movement talking about I am not what I wear. Like.
Yes,
that's the part, because if you look like a duck and you walk like a duck,
bitch, I'm calling you a duck.
Dave Chappelle had the skit. He was talking about the same type of shit, how women dress like sluts or whatever. He was like, now imagine me standing on the corner dressed like a policeman, and this man tries to rape you because you're out here dressed like a hooker, and you run up to me for protection, Mr. Officer, and I hit you with a hey. Just because I'm dressed like a duck does not mean I can help you. Does not mean I'm actually a police officer. Fuck my outfit. I want to raise it too.
Oh, damn.
He said that. He said that. You know, he's problematic.
That's the truth.
But yeah,
I don't fucking know.
Yeah, they do a lot of fucking confusing shit.
And then I think things that women are attracted to are money, stability, swag, confidence. They don't want no corny ass nigga. But then they say they don't want no soft ass nigga. They don't want a tough ass nigga. I don't know where you're supposed to be in the mix of it, but
this is what it is. They want an alpha male, but once they got you, now they want to turn you into a beta male.
Yeah,
that's the whole movement of it all. And this is the cycle. This is the honest cycle of dead serious. Once you become that beta male that they want, then they don't want you because you're not alpha.
Who are 2 examples you can point out right now?
Look at every marriage that has been divorced and the woman filed.
Well, I'm gonna say notably.
Look at that.
I'll say
You about to say Kanye West?
No.
Who?
The ones with the most notoriety. Everybody talking about him right now. Right? Future and Wilson.
I don't look at
Russell Wilson.
I don't look at Russell Wilson as a beta male though. They try to label him a beta male, but he's actually an alpha male.
Mm-hmm.
He actually leads 50, 60 men every Sunday. And I don't, just because he shows his affection on social media, they label him soft, right? And just because Future hit it and dipped, he's alpha. I don't look at him as alpha for that reason. I don't look at he might be alpha, but I don't look at it because of that reason.
You got a whole other man taking care of his kid.
Because we all have to look at the fact that Bow Wow also hit it and left, and he's definitely not alpha.
Yeah, let's drop it. Bow Wow had it first. Bow Wow had it first.
Bow Wow, he get the pull the Ray J card. I hit it. But yeah, I wasn't thinking of Russell Wilson. If you want to look at one, we can look at Kanye West, and he went through that cycle. He was an alpha male, and then he became beta, and then he got divorced by her.
I don't think he was alpha male. I think he was a child. He threw temper tantrums and shit. What makes you think Kanye's an alpha male?
Kanye was definitely an alpha male.
Based on what?
In the beginning of his relationship with her.
I don't know. Maybe I don't
You
know.
saying he threw a temperature because he spoke?
No, I mean just from listening to his music and knowing, how he came up. I just don't think he's a alpha male. He was begging for.
Here's the thing.
He was begging for a place, and once he got it, motherfuckers went crazy because he wasn't used to having that position.
So I'm gonna touch on this, then we're gonna get the ladies in back on topic. The thing about music and us with the rappers is a lot of times they rap their past. So hearing his music, I'm not taking it as this is what he's doing today. When he spaceship song, when he's speaking about working at the Old Navy or Gap or some shit, now he's not currently working there. He's a rapper now. So a lot of times, even when you look at drug dealers and rappers who were drug dealers, they're not. Hopefully, some of them, the ones that are successful with the rap, they're not still slanging. You know what I mean? They're speaking on what they used to do. Hopefully, they're not still gangbanging. They're speaking on what they used to do. They're out of that situation. The perspective, not perspective, what ends up happening with the fans and the children that listen to it, they assume that they're doing it at that moment, and then they try to emulate it, and that's where our community gets fucked up and goes down the drain.
Yeah, rap music is killing these kids.
Well, while we're talking about Kanye, I just want to say that 808 and Heartbreaks was fucking golden. All right, go ahead.
All right. Yeah, so now we want to switch it to the ladies. The ladies, and they let them tell us what guys do that they don't necessarily care for, and maybe just unattractive altogether that they don't like. So who want to go first? We got Tiana and Danielle. Danielle was ready. She said, Danielle, I'm going. Excuse me. Go ahead, Lashes.
I mentioned earlier, flashy. I think the second thing is guys who are constantly with their guys. To me, that's
suspect.
Suspect. If you would rather be with your homeboys than with your girls, to me, that's a sign that you.
Can I ask you something to that though? Yeah. So if he's constantly with the guys, is he telling you that? Or are you seeing that? Or they at the house?
You seen? It's one thing if y'all making money.
Yeah.
But it's another thing if y'all not making money and y'all just doing stupid shit. You do whatever. I'm
just wondering if he possibly lying. Oh, I'm with my homeboy, but he with his second family.
I don't want those problems. It's possible.
Because you got those too, where they might say this, but they really not with them. But I hear that a lot from females saying, why y'all always with y'all's homeboys? And I be like, I'm never with my homeboys. Look, so that's the only two you got? You got anything else you want to add? Tiana, what you got for us?
Lack of intentionality.
You always gotta go with the deep mental shit.
Intentionality.
She goes deep, bro. She touched that chord. You want to elaborate on it?
So your lack of ability to plan and or
shit
or y'all going there to initiate to take some initiative to actually do something.
So that's things that guys don't do that you want them to do, right?
Like you begin that way though.
Okay. So
your shit,
but the
question,
question,
you initiated coming over to say some shit.
But But the question
but it
is,
stops. What? So that's unattractive. That becomes an unattractive trait. Like you can't do.
But you can't see that. You can't see that in a general meeting.
You can. If you initiate.
Yeah, something about the actual question.
So you saying that they start in the beginning? So you mean like the chase in the beginning, like they're chasing you, they want you, and then they stop doing it? That's unattractive. That guys think y'all want.
Yeah, I don't think any guy thinks that y'all don't want to be chased.
No, okay. Come back to me.
All right. So the question is, what is something that guys do that women want them to stop because they actually don't find it attractive? But guys think.
Yelling across the room. You know, I haven't seen it in a long
God damn, you got a fat ass. But then again,
but,
if you out here showing it off.
But there's some.
But I don't think guys be like, she want me to tell her that. I think that's just impulsive where they just.
God damn, can't help it.
You know what I mean? Because like, think about this. Like, when we say like the big weave and shit, and females say they do it so they can get a guy, or they do it to look good for a guy or whatever, and then guys are saying we pretty much don't care for that. So you saying like a guy yelling across the room, and you like, guys aren't thinking, oh, I'm doing this for her. We're not thinking that. They're just being assholes in the moment. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm trying to.
And it happens to attract her.
Sometimes it does.
Sometimes.
I done got pussy off.
It helps a lot.
Only time it hurts is if she was never gonna talk to you anyways. That's literally the only time. If I would have came up to her like a super gentleman, and she would have politely declined me. If I would have said you got a fat ass bitch, she would have rudely declined me. If I would have came up to her like a gentleman, she was gonna give me the time. If I would have said you got a fat ass bitch, she would have gave me the time still.
Okay,
Well,
so I'll go back.
If you an ugly nigga, it doesn't matter what you fucking
No,
say.
it don't.
Yeah,
No, it don't.
Yes,
Man, these hoes don't care about looks. We just said the Lil Wayne thing, bro. Come on.
They don't know how much money you got in the midst of the dark ass club or wherever the fuck you at meeting this girl.
That's the whole point of the flashiness, though.
No, if she's attracted,
That's the point of the flashy thing.
if she's attracted to you, you're gonna get the time of day no matter what you say for the most part because she's attracted to you.
Yeah. There's
Now
some
when you
truth to
come
that.
outside,
Yes.
all right, now I can see some flashy shit, but it doesn't matter what you say to the girl in the club because if she thinks you're cute, she gonna think you're just being an asshole.
But that ain't the same as when we talking about, because she said she want the guys to stop yelling, "Hey, you got a fat ass." That's not
Like,
that's not one and the same.
So I can go.
Right.
What you're saying, you know what I mean?
You're right.
So my question was different when I asked it today. That's why when I asked the second time.
Nah,
it's cool. It's
I
cool.
had asked you
Yeah,
the
you
general
asked,
question,
and then
we'll go to your question
still
after
going
the secondary question.
So the hooping and hollering across the club, the brushing up and rubbing. Like if I'm not with you, don't be touching on me.
Don't rub your
I
back.
don't like that shit.
I met her by hollering.
But do you think guys?
What the hell did he say? What you say?
I met you by hollering across the parking lot.
But do you think guys think women want that? Like are guys doing that? I would say the lower back rub. Yes, guys think they're soothing a woman when they're trying to.
They're just
Yes,
trying to get close to the
yes.
ass.
But at the same time, I think they know. Like, yeah, you in a personal space.
The cockiness. It takes away from so much.
Yes, that's
The dialogue,
see now
the lack of dialogue.
you done said-
like you can't even really have your lines or some shit that you would say to everybody. You're not original or authentic at all. It's not just about this interaction.
Are you putting that with cockiness, or are you just putting that with holding a conversation?
Period.
Because that speaks to some people's mental.
That's what I'm saying. Because you can be. I could probably get over some of the appearance things depending on your dialogue.
Every woman gets over all the appearance things.
Yeah, once they start to like you, it doesn't matter what you look like.
What's say what?
Once they start to get to like you and know you.
Oh yeah. They don't.
They don't give a
See, the appearance thing is a guy thing. Like,
Yeah, because all the stuff that y'all named mostly was appearance stuff.
yes,
Right.
and that's why it's hard right now to get you to answer the actual question, and that's what I keep going back to.
attraction because you're visually attracted to a female.
Yes,
That's the brass tacks of what we're. I look at her, I'm attracted. There's no other thought. All that other shit you're talking about comes like 19 months later. You look at a girl, oh my gosh, she got a fat ass or whatever your thing is. That's as far as it goes in that moment.
But so like you said the rubbing the lower back. Yeah, I do believe some guys think that is cool, and they do it to get the women, which women want them to stop. That fits the topic more.
They get you to see what she down.
So the
for.
cockiness
Then yelling,
doesn't?
then what?
The cockiness doesn't?
No, I didn't get to the
Okay.
cockiness yet. I was just saying because you list like 3 before that, and it was like screaming across the room. I don't think that speaks to the main question because
You
I
said
think
things
guys
that guys
know.
do that women don't like. Yeah, it speaks.
No, guys do it because they think women like it.
What about
Like,
Yeah,
I'm saying, we
women-
know women don't like that shit.
Okay.
We do that shit out of impulse. Like, she got a fat ass, and if she goes, she goes. See what I'm saying?
Sagging your pants.
Huh?
Sagging your pants. Do y'all do that?
What is it?
Y'all think
Sagging.
sagging your pants?
Oh,
Y'all do that? Do
it's-
females like that, or is it a gay signal?
it definitely was something younger.
I still do sometimes. I'm 40 years old.
It definitely was a younger thing for me. And I did do it because I thought it was such. See, that's one that fits it. Because I did it because I thought it was a style that would get me more women. And then I grew out of it. So, yeah. And then you said, so the cockiness. There is people who act overly cocky. And they do it because they think it draws in women, when all reality it's probably 60-40 or 70-30 or whatever. Where most women don't like that shit.
That's still a hard toss up. Like I'm
it
talking
is.
about. Because they also don't want no soft, corny ass nigga.
Yeah, but what she's saying is the over cockiness. Like I'm comfortable in my skin, so I speak comfortably. And sometimes, like, it could be a situation where I can speak and escalate something, or I can ignore it and feel comfortable who I am. I don't have to show them who I am.
Yeah.
I can just ignore it, and the situation will deteriorate if I ignore this idiot because it's not worth me making it go to that next level. But you get an over cocky motherfucker, and he want to argue everything and debate everything and push them buttons, and if it's already like anger involved, he's already over cocky. It's gonna escalate. Someone's going to jail, and then you'd be like, for what? A parking spot or whatever the something minor is can lead to bloodshed. So I get that over cockiness do be too much. What was your question that you asked D that you wanted to answer yourself?
What are 3 to 5 things a guy thinks a woman wants and or needs from him?
So what is 3 to 5 things a girl thinks a guy wants or needs from him? Dale, you next. Are you ready now?
No, that was y'all's question, and y'all.
No, you asked us. We answered it.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, we all answered it.
I said money. You don't want no soft nigga. And I don't remember what the other thing I said was.
Who didn't answer it?
Okay.
We all answered. Now it's time for y'all to answer. Look, y'all don't want to answer.
So what are the things males think of, money, sex?
No. Y'all got to answer it the opposite way now. So
We
now,
went from y'all.
yeah. So
Sex.
revert the question. So the
Sex,
question.
we'll agree on that one.
So the question was 3 to 5 things a guy thinks a woman want from us? So what's 3 to 5 things a girl? No man, I'm confused.
Yes. 3 to 5 things a female thinks a man wants from her.
Yes. So what do you think we want
Gotcha,
from you?
gotcha.
3 to 5 things.
Okay, we said sex.
Stroke his ego.
That could be one. Some people.
That can be the number one thing and lead to successful relationship forever. And stroking your ego is also could lead into sex and all that. So I'm not leaving that out when I say that. But stroking the ego is a big one that I think females don't get. And a lot of females fight it thinking, I'm not going to stroke your ego.
It can also be detrimental.
Like in the sense of not doing it or doing it.
Doing it is not deserving.
So if a woman stroke your ego, you going to be like, I don't want her?
No, but if a woman strokes your ego,
We can say bitch on
You
here,
can
bro.
say bitch on her.
but I don't know how to explain. Let's say you on a scale of 0 to 10, a 10 being an alpha male, you like a 5. You ain't really used to being like top dog or whatever. If this bitch stroke your ego so much to make you believe into something that you're not, it can really leave both of y'all fucked up. Because she done made you feel like you the fucking man out here because she loves you, and you really
Ain't the man.
But that just
really ain't the nigga.
that just speaks to your mental, because my woman stroking my ego has nothing to do with me going out in the world doing some stupid shit.
I don't. Maybe that's for you.
I'm just speaking
general.
towards our relationship. Like, if she's stroking my ego, then, and I feel like the man, and I'm leading in the right way, and everything's taking care of the house, I don't think when I leave the house, I'm not like, well, my woman build my chest, so I'm gonna go out here and pick a fight with this man, or
I mean, but you're talking about it ain't just about fights. It could be in your business. It could be a lot of. I'm not.
so you saying like you get that over cockiness from her stroking your ego?
Getting overconfident from a false sense of ego that she's not false because that's what she believes in you.
Right.
But somebody else might not believe that same shit. So now you and your feelings. Well, my bitch said I was the man. Why am I getting treated like shit at work? I don't know.
All right, so yeah, I can see where that can
But
go
if
to
it's
work.
the right
You
shit,
feeling
she
bigger
can
than what you
stroke
is.
to the fucking top. Yeah, it could be the right thing to
Yeah,
do.
I can see that, but I would speak more to the man's mental, to not separate things. And I think guys separate everything.
Also,
Go ahead.
there's just some things about that too. Like, you can have 10 bitches stroking your ego, and you ain't really
satisfied?
No, like.
Well, what do you consider stroking our ego? Because don't get me wrong, I
There's
done
a
had
difference
7.
between building. I mean, I feel like that's needed in every relationship at some point in time. But how you do that? Are you building that person up first? Like, the way you do it, just, or your intentionality in it may be different.
So I done had 7 bitches stroking my ego, and I could tell you this: out of the 7 stroking, I didn't want none of the 7 doing it. I wanted from the woman that I want.
That's why
So
you came back.
wait a minute. Let's wrap this up.
That's why you came back.
I'm gonna wrap this up after I get Tiana's take on this. So a man making posts about titties that implies scent meal, not actually saying it, but implies it,
It's implicit.
is desperate.
You definitely have.
Aren't you really just leaving like that?
Danielle.
She's gone. She's at the door.
Is desperate though? Is it a desperate cry for attention?
That's just how she personally feels about it.
Yeah. I get that,
Something
but
bad, she could have like.
that's just females and.
She could have sent a titty picture a long time ago and some nigga did that to her. Now she's like super sensitive about it. You can't take offense to that.
That's just a female's emotional reaction too.
This is what bitches do. But we're talking about a certain type of girl. All women don't send random titty pictures and pussy shots.
They don't.
But a lot of girls do. That's the climate we're living in. These fucking girls are raised off pornos and fuck music. That's the thing they gotta do to get a nigga. They don't know any better. These young girls are raised off porn.
But that did bother her. Like
To me, it is begging for attention.
All right.
You're this, you're that. You're begging for fucking attention.
But hold on. It bothered her on another. It bothered her on another level, though. Let's be clear. It clearly shouldn't have to do that. Be getting some pictures
Not
somewhere.
necessarily.
Yeah,
It's just
that bothered her on another level.
Okay.
She really stormed out because females send me news who I don't know.
No, she's mad at you. She was more mad at your.
You were gonna share it in the inbox with your friends and then laugh at it. Like that whole, you invited it. Like
I implied it. They answered the call, but I started doing that because they always send the shit.
So if you knew you were gonna do it just to get it and make fun of it, it's not. It doesn't.
A lot of times it's just unwanted, and then I'm like, bro, look at this shit.
Yeah, look at this bitch.
Look at it. Yeah. What does that make y'all feel like somewhere y'all in someone's group chat?
You always fucking shit up when you come over here, man.
But I don't know how that took. I was talking about myself. I don't know how that took the left.
No.
These bitches ain't shit. We're not talking about women who we want to marry, but most of these women.
And that's.
I'm sorry. Let me change that to politically correct. Most of the women that you seem to attract ain't shit.
Who, me?
Just in general, not you specifically, but I'm guessing because of the shit you put out, not you, and just people in general.
I think what it really speaks to is, you know how females go through all this nonsense with ain't shit niggas, right? And as guys speak more and speak openly, we tend to talk about women and what we go through. And as females hear it, they realize the same stuff that they complain with the shit they go through with guys, females are doing to other guys or guys that are considered good guys or whatever. Females are doing the same thing. Because I can easily say, oh, like, this female's putting, like, saying certain stuff and how I take it, she wants me to send an unwanted penis pic, right? And then I could say, oh, you implied it by when you dropped this half-naked picture or when you said this, right? And then she can go, well, that ain't what I said, but I'm speaking clear of knowing what I do and what I did.
What you're asking for.
I applied it, and I don't care if they do it or don't do it. I'm not, like, begging for it. Like I said, there's so many social medias and porn sites and OnlyFans. No, because we're talking about me as how I look at it.
Oh.
Like, if we talking about, like if a guy sends you unwanted penis, then we're talking about how you're looking at it. But we're literally talking about what I did, so it's how I look at it.
How that make you feel?
I've had to block some people. Like, what the fuck? Get the fuck out of here.
But why they send you a dick pic?
It's like only maybe 2 people have ever done that.
Why they send it?
I don't know. Maybe they thought I was going to go for it. But they got a nasty ass message like, hey, get the fuck out of here.
But what did you post? They just like randomly hit your DM like, here's a dick.
No, there's guys that just, I don't know.
Like, did you post?
So there's something wrong with
like,
him?
let's say you posted a nice selfie, you was looking real good, and then all of a sudden you get a dick pic. Would that picture of you looking super sexy in the picture, would that not imply that, hey,
that doesn't imply I want it? No, it doesn't.
But that's, so how's that any different?
He's asking.
I didn't ask, I implied.
With words.
Yes, and implied.
But if you're on there with your,
I did not say,
with your
hey,
your lips is all super shiny, glossed up. Oh, that looked like a good place to put my dick. Let me go ahead and send it. It's on slide right in. Let me send her a picture. You're complicit.
Oh, okay.
Cause what do you think? What do y'all think niggas think about when you got your lips all shiny and shit? Oh, she looks very attractive today.
He right. But look, just like you said, he sent the unwanted penis pic and you blocked him, right?
Mm-hmm.
She did that and I blocked her.
Okay.
And you didn't tell none of your friends like, man.
No, I did not ask. I did not know. Time out. I did not ask.
Okay, stop. I think I got the point. Got it.
It's the same thing.
Okay. I don't know.
Yeah, did you get? That mean like they be mad if you. It's titty Tuesday.
She seems so removed now.
I wanted some tacos and titties. Well, they bring you some tacos. Are you still fucking desperate?
Am I?
Can you afford your own tacos? Do you need to?
I can afford her if I wanted to buy her too. I just was making a joke.
Okay. Now we afford people.
Yeah.
I was actually playing on your words when I said it.
I got you.
Jesus, calm down. You're
You
removed from the
have to
conversation. Look,
you're
like, you're looking over.
I'm not fussing.
Like, why can't guys and females have these open conversations without getting? No, she clearly got emotional.
I ain't got emotional once.
Me neither. Like, it happens.
That's an emotion. I don't know if y'all motherfuckers know what emotions are, because y'all.
Emotional.
I ain't been mad in any conversations.
Okay.
I have a wide view of the world.
So
my question went back to, well, what is it that attracts you? What is it that women do that attract you? That was the next question, because this has gotten way off.
Are you talking about physically attractors or like emotionally attractors?
Oh.
Emotional attraction don't come for a long time.
Okay.
You don't find that shit out on day 2. Physical attraction.
Both, so it doesn't matter.
Physical attraction is immediate visual.
Okay.
But we had all answered it. We was waiting on your answer, and then Danielle was answering it, and then that took a turn for the worse. What's your answer?
That's not the question I'm asking.
That's the question that was initially.
No, what was the question that you got to answer? Because we all answered it. Everybody answered it.
3 to 5 niggas you think.
3 to 5 niggas you think.
One from women.
We both said sex.
Sex. You did say sex, or there's one.
Stroking of ego. I did answer the question.
That was 2.
they shared the same answers.
Yeah.
That's where it stopped
Yeah.
because the stroke of the ego led into the pictures.
No, I don't. That wasn't the question she was asking. The question she was supposed to be answering was her question. The question she's answering now is the original question. Am I right?
No.
No, I'm not.
She
definitely answered this one though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
No, it never went past stroking her ego.
Oh, so Dan was the last one, and then
Yeah.
all that happened.
Yeah, so she's supposed
Okay.
one more.
All right, well, I don't know. Y'all got any other takes on this? Y'all done?
No, I'm asking y'all have y'all answered that?
We answered it first. We answered it when it was guys' turn.
Yeah,
Guys
money,
went first.
Stability, attitude.
What is it that attracts you to women?
Off basis, looks, ego. Does she struck my ego? And where's her mind state? And can she hold a conversation?
I've always been a sucker for big titties and a pretty face.
Yes, big titties and pretty face is the best.
That's high.
And that's why I love Taco Tuesday.
What made you stroll around?
Oh, I'm about to make a post tonight. I ain't made one on here.
Is it
I'm gonna make one tonight. Nope, but I'm making a post.
Post it like, Titty Tuesday, but don't send me any pictures.
I would love to see some new titties today. That's what I'm posting.
Like, I'm joking, but I ain't playing.
Oh man, I'm definitely gonna do that.
Nah, okay, so hold up.
We're sorry for any women that we've offended during this podcast.
I will say, when guys look for, we say we look for, we're attracted by the looks.
Mm-hmm.
Where does the misconception come in at that eyelashes and weave and all
So you
that?
saying we're attracted to a look. Where does it come in that?
That's not for us. That's for other women.
That's for their self-esteem.
No, I mean like.
How does that go to myself? How does that go to women's self-esteem?
You trying to tell me you don't feel good when you get your hair done?
I know I feel good when I get my shit done.
Or when you put on a nice
When I'm
outfit or
dressed
expensive
nice.
purse or any shit that women wear, that shit don't make you feel good. I'm upstage these bitches in here.
It's not to upstage any bitch, so.
But
Me, I'm
but
not
all right, let's say all right,
First
let's
of all, wait, hold on. I'm not competing with no bitch. If I gotta compete with a bitch for anything,
We're not talking about
no. Y'all compete amongst yourself. Is what he's
not
saying.
all.
Not all. Why? Nothing's 100%. Okay. Okay. Be the 0.00005. Okay. All right. So, but what we're saying is, when they do that hair and lashes, that's for their self-esteem. That's their self-worth. That's to make them feel good. That's what we're saying. You wouldn't agree?
It's to make you feel good, but I don't think it's your self-worth. Like, if some chick can't get her hair done, does that mean she's worth? Does she
No.
looks like her self-worth?
Why are you? Wait a minute. Why are you twisting it? That's not what we're saying.
Because if guys say girls do this stuff for the guys, then we're wrong for saying that. But now it's being flipped. We're saying they do it because they want to feel better. So it's for their self-esteem.
Okay.
Would you disagree? Because I want you to disagree for the record. Would you disagree?
She can't, because then why do you do it?
Right. That's
For
what,
myself to feel good?
that's your self-esteem.
Yes.
Yourself.
Is that my self-esteem?
Yeah, it's
What
yourself.
do you call
Okay.
it?
What is self-esteem?
And it does make you feel like shit you can't do it.
Dang.
If you go out with your 6 girls and all 6 of them bitches got their hair done and you the only one in the club looking fucked up, you gonna feel some type of way.
So why do you do it? I want you to answer that.
What, that not the truth?
For myself?
No, why do you get your hair done? Why do
For
you do your lashes?
I
Self-care,
very
that's part of your
What does care
self-esteem.
Emotional care, physical
Like, that's like taking care. Like, okay, you have hair in your head, you gotta take care of it. It's managing, like.
No.
Okay, well.
So what about,
for
do
you,
you
that
wear
may
lashes?
not be, but for me,
Do
No,
you
I'm
wear
saying
lashes?
every.
A nigga go to his hair.
So why do you wear it? Who do you wear it for?
I
'Cause
only
you
wear
like
them
it?
for events, like for stuff that.
Why?
Like, it comes with the package. It does not like.
Why?
Come on, man. Now you just pump faking.
Why?
Okay.
You wear makeup?
Elaborate. Sometimes.
Why you wear it?
It depends, like, where I'm going.
Why can't you just
Why you wear
answer the
weave?
question?
Why do I wear weave? It's a protective hairstyle. I can get in that ass about some things. For makeup, okay. It depends. If I'm going and I want to look a certain way, I can have
For
a
who?
natural
For
glam
what?
look. For me, it could be.
Start right there.
It could
That's
be
what
for
I'm saying.
Okay.
I'm saying it's for you.
So we went to Roof Chris a few months back or whatever, and I didn't have a haircut. As soon as I got there, I'm like, man, I need a fucking haircut. I don't feel comfortable in here. Because my hair's not cut. I don't feel like I fit.
That literally says that your self-esteem was lower than you.
Yeah, it was lower than normal because I felt like I should have been on my P's and Q's going to this fucking restaurant. But that just happened for a moment, but that's real shit. So you're trying to tell me women don't suffer from that same thing. I'm a whole super cocky ass, arrogant, flashy ass nigga. But I didn't want my hair cut sometimes. So I can feel good about myself. Sometimes
So you saying
that's fine. It's for
when you get dolled up,
that's fine.
when you get dolled up and you get your outfit going and you feeling yourself, that's not a self-esteem boost?
It does boost your self-esteem.
That's what we saying.
That's fine.
If it's a boost, when it all comes off, it drops down then, meaning your self-esteem.
My self-esteem does not lower
so,
because I wear makeup or because my hair is not.
I don't think it lowers they don't have it. I think it lowers.
That's what I felt like he was saying.
I'm saying it's a boost. So once you take it all off, that boost is no longer there.
No.
So you stay boosted up. So every time.
I'm fine with or without it.
It has to be because we're maybe not speaking to the right person. Because I know a lot of women they don't walk out the house without makeup.
Yes.
Because when they take that makeup off,
that's their worst. But
even
for her to say that it boosted her, right? Even for her to say it boosted her.
It just made me.
It permanently put you up this high.
They can say
because a boost means temporary. For the
mine
record.
is for self-care. No, first of all, my self-esteem does not waver.
I didn't say that. I said a boost is temporary.
Okay.
Now we're ganging up on.
No.
I been got the vibes that she was feeling like
no,
that.
I don't. Thank you for telling me how the fuck I feel. But okay.
How you feel. I was taking an observation.
No, it's just like you're making it one way because that's your perception as a man or as men, as the group of men in this conversation. You're saying if I go get my hair done, it makes me feel, it boosts my self-esteem, yes. But once my hair is not done, my self-esteem comes back down?
So you saying it stays there?
No, yes or no?
You saying it stays there? Because
a
boost is temporary. Because a boost is temporary.
And that's, some of that shit about your self-esteem has to do with
like
your own inner work. It ain't got shit to do with how I look or...
So look, if I'm at work and I take a Red Bull to boost my energy will then come down once that Red Bull wears off.
Okay. Your
boost
energy. I'm not changing my damn face.
A boost?
Still the same face.
You are your Red Bull.
No. If you wear makeup, you change your face.
I don't wear makeup off this.
But you just use that though. You just use that though. You use that example. You said you're not changing your face. That's why I said that. I'm not saying you do or don't. I have never seen you in makeup. But boost is temporary. Is what I'm saying. I'm not saying like your self-esteem goes through the floor because you're not dolled up anymore. I'm just saying you get that extra cockiness, that extra boost.
Okay.
You feel good. It's not a bad thing either. For the record.
I got you.
And it's only temporary.
Like he said, he felt like he needed shit done. When I get my shit done, I feel extra good. Yeah. I'm like, oh, I know the hoes looking at me. That's the type of shit I'm saying. Right. It does not change. It does not change my initial standard of self-esteem.
I just want a haircut today.
What? How you feel? What do you think? Do you disagree, agree with who?
She was just saying that it goes back to what they were saying about what guys think a female wants in a guy.
It also goes back to your confidence. Like,
it's definitely my
based
confidence.
on how you appear. Like, it's vanity.
What he's saying is,
but that don't go back.
Gets that boost, and that makes sense. Like your self-esteem gets that boost. Whether you feel like you are 100% confident in who you are, still when you do it, you get an extra boost.
Okay.
Regardless. So no, I'm saying this. He's saying guys do the same thing.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm an arrogant nigga. And every time somebody like, "Oh, your bike is bad," makes me feel good.
And that don't go back to what guys think girls want or whatever. Saying that a boost is temporary, it does come down.
Nah, she was saying that haircut, like
what? Guys getting a haircut?
Yeah.
Oh no, I think most guys who are religiously with their haircuts twice a week or every Friday, I think they do it for themselves.
Self-esteem?
Yeah, self-esteem. Definitely everything with self is part of self-esteem. Like to act like we all haven't had low points or high points, or your self-esteem can't come down in moments is that's just crazy to think
that's still
doesn't happen.
So people who get their shit done constantly, they could be doing that shit to keep that boost there.
They sure can. They sure can. A lot of times they them pretty boy types.
Yeah.
Who always wants to walk around and want that female attention, and
it's the same
they always
women,
want that.
Same on both sides.
Seeking for attention, right?
Seeking attention, yes. Everyone always seeks attention. I'm just saying, like,
I agree.
Also, for the guys, I mean, there are likely females who get the same reason, but it's also for.
But that's part of self-esteem. We never said they don't.
Business is you gotta look a certain way for business transactions.
That shit is out the window these days, though. Yes, I was taught not to have face tattoos, hand tattoos.
When
yes.
your girl went and got her shoes, right? And she said she was doing it for you to get your attention, because that was one of the things I wanted to come back around to. Because women often, there's some women that just want your attention.
Then those heels can be wore out this house.
It doesn't apply.
What doesn't apply?
I'm just gonna say.
You can't. So if a woman dresses
I'm
nice
just saying,
for you, is that a good thing or a bad thing?
I think it's a good thing. Like I'm into the heel thing, but what he was saying was, in that point in their life, they weren't financially
we already had
there.
that conversation, so I already knew what he was saying. But is it wrong for her to want to look good for him?
No, and I think that boosts her self-esteem and my ego, and that's what I'm saying. And self-esteem is not a bad thing. I want to boost my girl's self-esteem. I'll buy the shoes. I'll buy the heels so she can look good. I don't care about that.
Okay.
Yeah, I want to match my fly. So yeah, you're gonna get her.
That's why I said it don't apply. Like the point you about to make, it don't apply.
It don't apply, but that is the important thing for a woman.
Yeah.
Keep that person's.
But I'm telling you that didn't
attention,
apply. Not to that situation.
Okay.
Yeah, she can buy the shoes and say that for you, but they really for her. But she can say that for you. That's the scapegoat out of buying
lingerie. Give an example. Lingerie.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, okay. You buy lingerie. Yeah. A lot of women buy lingerie for their self-esteem and for their men.
I don't give a fuck about it.
And we can even speak to the self-esteem part under the fact that nowadays they have lingerie parties where it's just females. Their guys ain't there. That's not for the guys. That's for their self-esteem and each other.
Oh, that's fair. That in that instance is fair.
Yes,
but
in that instance.
She is. So guys don't care about lingerie. Is what I'm getting a sense of from him.
I'm not gonna say guys don't, because I just say something I like.
Sometimes, but it's not.
Yeah, sometimes it's not a requirement for me. It's not something I'm looking forward to or nothing like that. But,
so what is it that guys look forward to?
Titties and ass, naked bodies.
The thing is, like, females want this. Females, hold on.
It's right. It's perfect if you delivering me a plate butt ass naked.
So yeah, females want this exotic ass nut. A guy just want the nut. So I don't give a fuck if I pass you in the bathroom. I just hit in the bathroom.
Yeah,
I got my nut. I don't need the rose petals and a jacuzzi bath and then a nut.
Yeah, it feels
I want to play 2K. Matter of fact, right me while I play 2K. I put my head over to the side. That's when I like. But I mean, don't get me wrong. In occasions where that she does go out that way to do all that, yeah, I play along. I play my part. I get my nut, and then I get her a gift, just so I ain't got to do nothing later, because I don't be caring to do all that. That's just not who. I wasn't taught romance. So a lot of times I don't even know.
You cannot keep saying what you weren't taught when you have the ability to come out of that and do it.
Yes, that goes to our last episode.
Yes, it does.
And
so you can't just be like, oh, because I wasn't taught that, I'm not going to do that.
But hold on, let me say this.
Whoa.
I'm just now in a serious relationship, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's something I need to work on fixing. I didn't have to work on it before because I wasn't in a relationship.
Got it. You're right.
So that's something I need to work on. So, like I said, when I have these conversations, dialogues with y'all and other people and whoever I'm also learning. And then I'm like, damn, I need to fix that by myself because that's not good to her. Or I got to see where she stands. Is this affecting her? Because me personally, I don't think it's affecting her. If I had this conversation, I don't think she cares about that shit either. But that's just
It's
us.
simple. You can ask the person
That's what I'm saying.
what they want and what they care about. It ain't even got to be this whole exploratory. Sometimes it's good to fill it out, but at the same time, we're grown as fuck. You can just be like, hey, what types of things interest you in this area? And you have to make a choice whether you can do or whether you're willing to take that to the next level.
I tell my woman all the time, like, don't book no fucking hotel. We got a crib here. Don't book no hotel to do nothing like that. I'm good. You want to book something?
But that may not be meeting her.
I know, but when I'm saying it to her, I'm also getting her feedback, and I'm like, oh, okay, well, if it's for you, then let's say that this is for you. But I say stuff like, book a cabin for the whole family, and we can go do a family trips, and that's what she does. Oh, we're going zip lining, we're going canoeing and shit like that.
That's what's up.
You know what I mean? So that what?
That's what's up.
What? Would you say? Wrap it up?
Nah, continue. Nah.
Oh, but. Yeah, I'm not into the romantic shit. I'm not. That's just not. I was never taught it. I probably need to look into it, but
keeps it interesting. It gets boring. Women get bored with that shit, with the whole just nut shit. That shit gets boring.
So all right, boom. So y'all spice it up like it's for us, and that's what we were speaking to. That shit's not really for us. That's for y'all self-esteem.
But if we want to both enjoy it, if I want to,
I'm gonna enjoy it regardless if I'm nothing.
If you want to enjoy it, get K and Y for a minute. K and Y jellies for his and her.
But what I'm saying is, I'm gonna enjoy it regardless if I get the nut, right? All that other stuff is for
us to get it. That's what I'm saying. It may take some of that foreplay and that other romantic chick to get in your middle to get that shit, because it's just different.
That's true.
It just takes that. Sometimes it takes that. It's not even that I'm wanting all these hoops and highlights. I need to be put. I deal with so much shit. I not only that, but I deal with so much shit mentally too. So I need something that's nice and that takes me out of dealing with everyday life. So I need that romance, something that's different, interesting, that keeps intrigued. Like, it's boring. It gets boring. Just doing the same shit. Like, I get it. We both getting a nut, but goddamn, like, I need some shit to take me mentally to a different place. Nice, gentle place.
So I agree with what you're saying.
Exotic place, whatever you want it to be. It can be some old type. It can be some. So you can take it and make it something.
Look though, Tiana, I agree with what you said, but what we were saying at the beginning is they spice it up like it's for us, but it's not for us. Because if it was for us, it would just be a nut. That's what I'm saying. I agree with you.
But the goal mutually should be you be trying to make her nut and she be trying to make you nut, no?
Yes. But what I'm saying...
that's not what you're saying.
No, you're missing what I'm saying. They spice it up, get a hotel, do the rose petal, and say this is for you.
Actually, most women will probably prefer you to actually do that shit.
Yes.
She's doing it to get herself in a space where she can be able to...
What you just said.
I get that, but what I'm saying is...
You're not listening.
Okay.
Nowadays, the average guy was not taught romance, right? Hold on. That was not taught it. So what is happening now, you see it more and more on Facebook. The female is booking a hotel and dropping roses and shit. Only time you see a guy doing it is if it's some rapper spending millions of dollars on this type of shit, some super fancy hotel, right? The guys aren't doing this. No, I'm serious. I'm not saying it's good. I'm just saying the guys aren't doing this, right? So when you see the females do it and they say it's for him, I can look on my Facebook and show you multiple ones from a month ago on Valentine's Day. All the females booked that shit. All the females dropped the roses and left all kind of crazy shit on the bed. The females did that shit. Then they said it's for him. They labeled it, I did this for you. When all reality is for her self-esteem, for her to have a good time, enjoyable, and all that. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying it's right what the guys are doing. I'm not saying I'm not saying none of that extra shit. All I'm saying is the female is doing it and spicing it up as for the guy, when all reality it's not for the guy.
Okay.
That's it.
All
right, guys. This has been an intriguing one, that's for sure. But yeah, guys, we do need to pick it up. Show your woman some love. These are supposed to be our black queens. We should treat them as such. And this has been another episode of Dope, where we dare our people to educate. I love you, black people. Inbox me more titty pics, please. Goodbye.
shit.
I'm gonna label that tits.
Tits.
And this has been dope. We there are people to educate. Hey, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. I love you, black people.